this is a nasty man.
Has M requested again? Because she has messaged me off of her real account. She just didn't want.
Yeah, as long as it, like I said, as long as
I've sent you the screenshot.
I was going to say, because the problem is we can't run with fake accounts, and I messaged the group chat where people know certain people, and they said they didn't know that who it was, so that's why they weren't allowed up. If they've messaged off of their real one and you know it's real, then they're fine to get up.
I will drop down though. Thank you very much. No face.
No worries. But before she does get up, can I just show this? Hold on. So he had been on live, and obviously just bought one of them. I can't even say it, Luigi board or Luigi's, however it goes. And she messaged him saying, "Hi Scott, but do you think you can pay me anything off what you owe me?" Didn't answer. She put question mark, question mark. He's like, as soon as I'm struggling right now. And then she's like, you tell me you're struggling, but you're buying ghost hunting equipment. I'm not being rude, but I need the money back. And then he just goes on to like mug her off. And she says like, I'm a single mum with kids. Like, can you pay it back? And he blocks her. Blocks her. It's fucking mad.
I'm really sorry. I forgot.
Let me know when you're doing Luigi board. I don't want to miss it. I hope the gifts helped you a bit earlier. And then he must have asked for money, and then she said, did the money go in? He's like, free, just got it banned for 10 minutes. I've literally got no fuel. I need £20. And then they're like, oh, okay. He's like, it's so shit. And then starts going on with his manipulation tactics. I've got mental health. Like, it's fucking wild. The messages are mad.
Sorry, I forgot to read this a bit of Beth's statement because I had to write it out by hand because I couldn't read it on the phone. So I missed a bit on the other page. She just wanted me to quickly read it out. She just said, I wanted to thank Alex for letting me talk yesterday to the crypt and everyone that supported in the live and messages. No Face for listening to my statement today. Observer, Carla Jane, Missy Kins for hearing my story and supporting me throughout. I appreciate you all. Sorry, I missed that bit out.
Is M back in the box yet?
I'll have a look, hold on.
No, not yet.
I think it's a private account, so we can't see it. That's why I'm
looking, hold on.
Nice.
Yeah, M. Right, first off, apologies, M, but like I said, I can't just allow any fake account nicks. It just makes a mockery. But now we know you're not
that's
fake
okay.
one.
No, I get that.
Go on, the stage is yours.
Basically, back in like 2020, it must have been like pretty much just after lockdown, really. I had a Snapchat request from him, but he went under the name of Inky. Didn't really think much of it, accepted it, whatever. And at the time, I had Snapchat maps, but I don't have that anymore because I don't have Snapchat anymore. And I was, as he said, I was close to his location. Did I want to meet up with him? And I was like, oh, I don't know who you are. Don't really feel comfortable with that. But he was quite persistent, saying, oh, just meet up as friends, whatever. So I remember being on the phone to my friend, and she was like, just stay on the phone to me, meet up with him, we'll just see what he has to say. And then it sounds a bit stupid, really, to go meet up with someone you don't really know. He was just so strange, made me feel really, really uncomfortable. I did tell him on a number of occasions, you're making me feel uncomfortable, but he just sort of laughed off and was like, ha, yeah, all right then. He tried to hold my hand a few times and I pulled away. He asked for me to kiss him. I was like, absolutely not. And then I was like, right, I'm going to go. This isn't really a bit of me. So he followed me back to my car. When I got back in the car, obviously I'd been on my phone to my friend the whole time, and she was like, just get out of there. This is weird. She could hear the whole conversation going on. Because I was driving, obviously I hadn't been on my phone, so I wasn't able to message him back. And when I got home, the vile messages that he'd sent to me telling me to kill myself because I hadn't replied to him, telling me I was a slag, that I was vile, just crazy messages. In the end, he actually blocked me because I'd just been reading messages and not replying. And then obviously I hadn't said anything for 6 years, and then earlier on this year I saw him on a live, and I did go in my main account, and I actually messaged him. I was like, ha, oh my god, I can't believe it's you. But then I didn't know anything about him, about all of this rubbish. I knew he didn't see his children back in 2020, but I didn't know any of this stuff.
That's absolutely wild. It just gets... And do you know what? People can't say anything because this is multiple women all saying the same stories.
Yeah, that's it.
All of them.
But he was just such a strange character. I don't want to speak like nasty of people, but he had really horrible teeth. He wasn't well looked after. He clearly just wanted someone to be with him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he just wanted a roof over his head, didn't he?
That's it. And obviously at the time I was only 20 then, so I was a little bit naive and a little bit like, I'll just meet up with him anyway. But it was just the whole, like, I said goodbye, got in my car, drove off straight away, and I remember speeding off to make sure that he couldn't catch up with me, just in case. And yeah, the messages of, like, just awful abuse, because I hadn't replied to him and as quick as he wanted me to, was crazy.
It's wild. Fair play for you for coming up and obviously telling people, because people do need to be aware of what he's actually doing and how many people he's done it to, because it is, like I said, it's a repeated thing.
Yeah, he's just a vile person. He'll never be any different anyway.
The more people that speak up, the better.
Yeah, that's it.
And another thing as well, like, I don't want to sound like I'm talking down to anyone when I say this, but, like, ladies, be careful. Do you know what I mean? You don't know these people. Like, don't be letting these people come into your space straight away after sending you messages, because of these are the sort of people that are doing that. Like, and it just keep your wits about you.
Just you got to be careful, like, on the internet. And I'd never victim blame. People they've been muted, but you've got to be careful, especially with people who are claiming they're mediums and they're doing Ouija boards, because they're kind of reaching out to the trauma that you're going through and the grief you're going through. If I saw a lot of people saying that they'd lost babies and he had said things, and lost parents and he had said things, and this is just a money maker for him. People just need to be so careful with these ponces on the app, and that's what they are. They're ponces. He doesn't work. He's just a ponce.
And just remember as well, people, like, his psychic powers come out of nowhere. All right.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't saying that he's had this whole time. His psychic powers have just come out of nowhere. So just don't believe this shit. If you see him live doing these psychic readings, just make people aware.
But because he's tried all these different things. I went live with him in like 2022, and I used to just troll people lightly, you know me. And I was saying stuff to him, and it ended up that he was screaming at me. G Crew was mates with him, I think, at the time, or they would argue, and I can't remember. And he was screaming at me that he was going to court to see his kids and that. And I was saying to him about being on Claire's Law and whatnot, and he was like proper triggered, screaming at me. And it turns out that he couldn't see his kids. So I was trying to find the recording, but I couldn't because it was so long ago.
So I just want to find this post quickly, yeah? Because G Crew, as you know, G Crew knows this man. Yeah, and G Crew can back up what's about to be said now. Just bear with me. Where is it? Right. I know Scotty asked to borrow money. He also stole 12k off my friend's sister. He got a serious C addiction as well, 2 bags a day, and he gives his dogs, I ain't gonna say feedback, but like, he done matey boy out of 12k. Someone G Crew knows. But he's a little wrong one. Absolutely wrong.
Have you got a picture of all his account names?
Yes, they're there. Oh, you won't really see it because there's a thing there. That's in there.
Where? Oh yeah, right. So if you
Grid.
screenshot them, they're his accounts that we know of. There might be more. If you screenshot them and block them.
Alright, let me
Placket
just show
Boys
you
one.
this quickly. I just need to show you these thingies. Let me take
Put the
this.
Placket Boys up there too.
Yeah, I'll do that one after. Let me just do this. Right, so this post got put out. This video here, yeah? Oh, it ain't even gonna let me show the comments. Why is it not letting me show the comments? If you go and have a look at this post, I'll tell you the account name it's on. The amount of women that are on that post is unreal. There's about 30 women in the comments saying, yes, I've had interactions with him. Or he's had money out of me. Or stay away from him, he's such a wrong one. Like, it's fucking absolutely wild. Just, there's 81 comments. And 81 of them comments are people going in saying he's a fucking wrong one. Absolutely wild.
And can I just say, the people that are going over there and running to him saying, this person's saying this person's saying that, you're putting people potentially in danger, you freaks. What's wrong with you? Like, honestly, this app will never cease to amaze me. The way people act. Like you're booty clapping for someone who's just taking all your money, you freaks.
Let's have a listen to what old Scotty Girl's got to say.
Not fucking force anybody to give him money. If they wanted to give him money, they've given.
It don't.
I'm going to start
Listen.
saying names here, right? It's
And like we said, nobody had their hands forced to give her money, no. But he asked to borrow the money, and in every message, like I've just proved to you, he used his kids to do that. Yeah? In other messages, he said he was going to unalive himself. Like, he literally used manipulation tactics to get that money. And
I was
then
going to say,
what
it's
he did was
literally
never paid
manipulation.
him. Yeah, then never paid him that money back. So it don't fucking matter whether someone give it to him. He manipulated it out of them. It
And
ain't
just
like he turned around and said, "Oh, any chance I can borrow £20 off you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to give it you back." That's completely different.
Just FYI, Lottie at the top, who's going to record a Claire's Law, that's illegal, first of all, so I'll report you for that. And yeah, that's not what Claire's Law is for. Claire's Law is to protect women from abusive people, and men. Men can use it as well, but it's to protect people from abusers and people who have things on their record. It's not to show shit on TikTok. We've proven that this man is a manipulator. And if you do that, I'll report you heavily, you bitch.
The lady that was with him for 6 months, so let me give you a rundown as well. He was with a lady for 6 months, the last 6 months. She done a Claire's Law on him, and her words were that when she did the Claire's Law and spoke to the officers, the stuff that he had already told her had watered it down for her already. So that tells you that there was something clearly on that Claire's Law. All right?
Yeah,
That really tells you that.
it shows any arrests, any convictions of violent behaviour. So, but regardless, nobody should be using that in that way just to prove a point. Prove a point of what? No, not Janice, not you. People were saying that there was people running over there saying the names of people that are saying stuff in this chat. That's putting people potentially in danger because people are scared because he's been threatening them.
No face. Emma in the box has said she used to speak to him on Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the boxes up. It takes a while to load on it.
She's
No one else in there.
Yeah, she's not requesting anymore.
Right, let's listen to what he's got to say anyway. This
not even
time.
slandering me, and people are falling out with and had disagreements with.
Oh, RJ, how's that form of abuse? Do you even know what abuse actually means? Clearly not.
AD.
I have these moments.
AD.
guys.
Hello,
Well,
you
sometimes
alright?
it's a spirit
Yeah,
that
you
gets
good,
me.
Yeah, not bad, thanks. Can I just say I've been waiting for this day,
I didn't
for
see
this
that comment. It went
piece
too
of
quick.
shit
Doing
to
that
be
on Twitter.
outed on this app.
If you, I
Like-
take it you know of him then.
Well, I had him on Snapchat a while ago, and it was just the, repetitive videos, him in the shower and everything. I mean, I've not been a victim of him asking for money or anything, but can I just make a point as well? Can you remember a few months ago when there was a lady that he were having a bit of beef, let's say, with, and it was to do with him spreading STIs around or something?
No shit, no.
Yeah. I'll have to try and find out what her name was. But have you noticed how, like, in the last few months as well, he's got all these lumps all over his body? That in itself is fucking disgusting. Like, it's
Maybe it was
really,
Vicky.
yeah, everything else what he's done, but it boils my piss, to put it quite frankly, how he speaks about women and to women. And I just wanted to pop on and say I'm so glad that all this awareness has been, brought on here.
We were just giving the people a platform, that's all we've done. Because at the end of the day, what he does is, because he does have a few accounts with few followers on, he uses that against them and says, like, if you talk, I'll go to my platform and I'll ruin you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's threatening people and threatening to put messages out and saying that he'll release sexual messages that he's had with people.
Oh, dear me. It's like this.
And the one person he's directing that one at is at someone like the lady who got in the box and said that she had a husband at the same time as she was mentioning him, and that's the sort of thing he's on about. So he's doing it in a blackmail way.
Yeah, do you know what really, really, really irritates me, and it probably all does you as well, is why is there still so many women that are enabling him, and just why are they believing him? I don't understand.
I've always found that with this app, where you're outing people for scamming, manipulating, etc. There's always groups of people, and it will go full circle because he'll do the same to them. Then another group will come along, and it's like the worst of the worst on this app have support.
They do, but like I said, they'll come around, they'll get ripped off by him. He'll soon start dropping from all of them. The other thing you have to take note of is community are different people constantly, and the reason for that is because of he's literally getting into all their inboxes and he's asking for money. Some of them, you've got to remember, there's going to be people that haven't come forward, don't want to come forward because they feel stupid for what's happened, which they shouldn't do. But this has been going on since 2020.
Yeah,
and if you don't take note of what the three ladies who were in the bottom box, because that was very important, the three ladies that were in that bottom box was a big thing, because of, as we said, he was in a relationship, a full-blown relationship with the lady in the middle box, while being in her house, using her bath. He was sending messages to the girl he was taking a date on, who was in the left box. Yeah. And then was also sending them same pictures while he was in the bath to Amanda, who he was trying to take out as well.
Oh my God, what is
so that's free. That was like, do you not know? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely wild.
Do you know what as well, right? I don't like. He's just doing some mad shit, like everything, but this with his dog as well, like in a heat wave. Why is he putting his dog in a red hot van?
No,
like,
do you know
that's
what it is?
cool.
It's I don't want to even speak on dog thing because it pissed me off before. I tried to tell people about when he was doing that GoFundMe or something. He was trying to raise. He wanted £3,000 because he said his dog was nearly dying. Oh. Yeah. And then said the vets had said to him, if you don't get the $3,000, they weren't going to perform the operation that the dog needed to survive. And he was saying that the dog was that fucked. And then as soon as he got the money, the dog was fucking in his van and was perfectly fine the next day.
Is this the same dog?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Frenchie.
There's always something, like, he should not be allowed on the top.
He never actually paid the vets either, did he? A few people think. And then he also, like I said, he raised money for, was it St Allman Street? and then he never paid it. It was one of them places. Raised money
Yeah.
for that, never paid that over.
Yeah, it's always him and his bodyguard, Dawn, as well.
Yeah, like the lady who was with him for 6 months, just a little lady
Yeah.
down there. She said she looked after his dog,
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
St. Peter's, and she's aware that obviously the vet didn't get paid.
I've just
She was
had a
with him.
message from someone who was speaking to him on Snapchat, and he was sending pictures, videos in the shower, pictures of his privates and whatnot. He kept asking her to meet him. She kept saying, "No, I've got children. I can't leave my children, etc., etc." And he was like, "Just leave them on their own and come and meet me." And then when she wouldn't, he said to her to unalive her children and herself. Like, he was driving down to where she was to try and meet her and telling her to leave her kids on their own, and obviously she didn't. And yeah,
Repeated thing again. How many women have come forward and said this? That's 6 I know of this evening that have said the same thing. Like, come on now. Like, people need to open their eyes and realise that this geezer's just a nut job that needs a roof over his head.
there's multiple women.
What area is he from?
Look
He's
him,
in
look at his
Reading.
whole persona. Look at his, like, let's
What's
be
he
real,
saying?
yeah? No, just, I'll get him on that. Who's echoing? I think it's you, Alicia, yeah. Like, he's got dry mouth. He's completely fucked. Look at his face. Like, his whole persona's changed.
There's
Yeah,
girls in
you-
my saying, you know what? Fucking God knows who in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. If it was someone else, they would have outed him by now.
Yeah, some people probably have like got
100%.
pictures and like outed it. Do you know what I mean?
There'd be other men now saying, you know what? Yeah, I've got fucking hell. Look at a picture. I've got. She sent me this. They would be defending their name. They would defend their name in that aspect by showing proof that they've both done that to each other. But I don't want to. One, I don't want to disrespect the girl on the live like that. I don't even want to say the names. It takes 2 people. We've both done it. We're both adults. We're both adults doing it.
The police been involved for what?
Thing is, it's not the 2 adults sharing pictures or whatever. That's up to them. It's all the other things around it, in terms of manipulation of money, the freakiness of traveling to people, the types of messages.
This is what I was about to say. Like, sorry, I was muted. So, like, can you confirm that when I fired this live up, I said I don't give a fuck about the messages, sexual ones, or photos that have been sent between 2 consensual adults. Yeah, that's 2 consensual adults. What the problem was him using them photos against the women. Yeah, and then that was that only issue. The rest of it was all down to his manipulation. That's where it was, and he's trying to deflect now by trying to say, but this is this and this, that. That wasn't the point, and that has never been the point within this. So shut your fucking mouth.
And just so he's aware, if he is to release those messages and pictures or any of these things, he will be arrested.
Look,
Right,
my
you
whole
ex
name, my
come
full
forward
address,
with
everything.
Okay, what's her name?
He really don't want me to start
Actually, she's
fucking
proof,
doing
though.
stupid
She's
shit
saying
right now,
what
because
it is,
I
just
swear
so
to you, I'll
she
do
can
it.
get arrested.
Can we let
It was the police
Foxy
that called
talk,
her.
because she's it's taken her a lot
These are the
to
ones
Yeah,
that call
Foxy,
you, that
rise
actually
up.
call you and give
Okay, right, my heart's pounding. Like I've been through all of
got
this
everything.
before. I've been through all this before with somebody else on here from Thailand. He has caused me a hell of a lot of trouble, and one of his this man used to stalk me around the app after this. He also messaged Scotty and got a load of information out of Scotty, and then made loads of videos about that. But that's what has silenced me from talking, because they're making out that I'm the problem when I was just a friend to these people.
You're not the problem. You're not the problem at all. So this is
No,
a
I've had
platform
so
now.
much-
Listen, you've got 2.1k people in there. Tell them your story. Don't take that power away from him, because he's a little fucking knob who's tried
It's
to
not just
use
him,
a
though.
platform and his little thingies. Yeah, I know about his moderator as well, the one that's fucking running round.
No, it's
making
not
it
the
like his
moderator.
thing. And what's her name? But just out it.
It's the-
Say how it is.
It's the other man involved that is in contact with Scotty that has caused me a lot of trouble around that app, and that's why I haven't wanted to talk about this, because of the trouble that I've had.
Listen,
I've had
Fox,
video-
you need
I've had
to
video.
remember, this is an app.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, Bex.
None of these people on here are any higher up than you. So have your say. If they've tried to shut you up, have your say now. Do it.
I've had about 30 videos made about me, all lies and manipulation, and I just want to show like a few payments that have been sent to Scotty.
Are these payments you've sent to him, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, it's all yours.
Like he used
Just be
to
careful
cry
you don't
online.
have. Just be careful you don't have any of your details on it, Foxy, before you show.
Yeah. He used to cry on live and make me feel, because I'm quite soft, and I'll do anything for anyone. And he took advantage of that. He used to ask me for money daily in the end, and I had to. In the end, it was so much harassment for money. I had to block all 6 of his accounts. Hang on, I can't even do it because I've gone into panic mode.
Just to confirm, if you can't put it up, Foxy, it's fine. But I have seen them. Foxy has sent the payments to me. Like you don't.
He asked me to.
Do you want
You
to
don't
send
need
them
to.
over to... If you want to send them to...
Do you want me to put them up?
Yeah, I was going to say...
Yeah,
at
I've
least
sent
if-
them to Lisa. I've sent them to Lisa, and Carl has got everything too.
Like, and you're very brave for coming up. Let me just jot you back to this bit for a minute.
I just hope this don't all get kicked off again, because I've had hell.
Listen, we ain't just here now to run this live. If anything happens, come back and speak. We'll fire up another live. Do you know what I mean? It ain't going to be a case of we're running it now and we'll fuck you off. I don't even do awareness lives anymore, but this little cretin needed to have some attention, so
It's
this
not.
could
It's
be run
not.
on my
It's
platform.
not. Yeah, it's not Scott that I'm worried about. It's Ben that
Right,
is
so-
in Thailand.
Alright, let me just do this. Ben who? Not Hatchet?
No, but the
Nah, that other
Cockney Ben.
geezer,
Oh,
that Cockney geezer.
Cockney Ben. Cockney fucking Ben. Are you mad?
Yeah, he's
I'll
made
pull
about-
out every video and make his whole
First-
respiratory system fucking shut down. Because I have it all.
He's done about.
From
yeah,
when he
he's
was
done about
threatening
30
to
videos.
unalive kids and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Chicken head.
he's done that. He's done it to me. That all them videos were about me. All the recent ones.
Foxy, just remember, he's in Thailand on his own, shouting at his phone screen. He can't do anything to you. He can post videos all day long. People post videos about me all the time,
Tell
but
him
he
I'll
can't do
cancel his
nothing to you.
passport, the mug.
But this is just like one of the messages, just him begging. Like, there's loads of these that Foxy sent me. There's loads of there's transactions and things, bank payments. Like, there's
If you
loads of
notice-
stuff there.
You notice again on there? Please send me money. I need it for my kids.
It says, please send me money. I need it for my kids and I've got nothing. It's been a bad week. I feel like a shit dad right now. Genuinely asking for your help. Please send me some 30 or 40, anything. I've got my kids and I've got nothing. It's been a bad week. I feel like a shit dad right now. Genuinely asking for help. Please help me.
Yeah,
Absolutely all wrong.
he would do anything he can for money. Like he started with the lights on the van, then it was the names on the van. He's done that twice now. I actually pay to have 4 names put on that van, and he never done it. He just kept the money and said that I never paid him.
Oh, well done, Foxy, for coming up. But he's prolific, isn't he? He's going to keep doing it and doing it, but at least at one point there was like 2.5k of you in here, so at least 2.5k of you are now aware and can stay away from this guy and stop giving money off app. Alright, I'll say this loud and clear right now. If anyone, yeah, even if it's a fucking big creator asks you for money off app, say no.
I will never do
Yeah,
it again.
if you're
not
if
from
you're
what's
gifting
happened.
on here, it's a different story. All right, it's a different
Foxy.
story. But if people are asking for payments off app, then that's a big red flag instantly. Block them,
Yeah.
block them, because they're non-entities in your life. The moment they ask you for money, block them. They're there for a reason.
Yeah,
That's it.
I know that now, but at the time I could just come, like, because I've been putting temporary away from
I'm not
family.
saying about you
Yeah.
now. I'm just saying people now. I'm just saying now people are aware who he is. Yeah. That's what they need to be doing. If he jumps in your inbox and this money, even if he jumps in your inbox, be gone.
Foxy, do you know roughly how much it was in total?
What, to Scott or Ben?
To Scott.
Over 200.
So you know there is the sort of romance scam part, which it comes under fraud in England. So you can report it to the bank, and they'll treat it. It's called an authorized push payment, like romance scam, and they can recover and get your money back. So whether you want to or not is obviously a matter for you. But if anyone that's in the chat has given him money through a romance element, they can report it to the bank and action fraud, and it's likely that you'll get your money back as well, because you've got all the evidence here.
Yeah, mine wasn't a romance thing, and I've just been through all of this with this other person, and I didn't get anywhere, and I don't want to go through any of that again.
No, of course, yeah. No, I understand. It's just, if you wanted to, it was just that information there for anyone else.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming up. And well done.
Okay.
Right, is there anything anyone else wants to say?
Yeah, I just want to say I can't fucking stand that horrible dusty smirk that he does. Ugh. You know, when he's smiling and he's smirking.
Enigma's put, why is that men are outed for taking money from women, but when women do it, they're bigged up? Do you want to give some examples? Because I've heard plenty of women that have been outed for doing the same thing backwards.
I was about to
it's
say,
not about men or women.
To be fair, it was mainly women that was being outed for it.
Yeah.
And then it turned on to men. But it was mainly women that used to get outed on this app. I don't know if you're from Drama Talk side, but we are Drama Talk on this side. You might be from Camp Talk or something, I'm not sure. But trust me, people get outed for it constantly.
There's people
can I just say, No Face, thank you so much for letting us use your platform for this, because obviously we're smaller creators and we can only reach certain people, but you've managed to get over 2.3k people in here that has heard this and possibly saved so many women from going through this. So we really appreciate that you've let us use your platform.
Like I said, the platform's there. Yous have done the hard work behind the scenes by putting out your videos, rounding everyone together, making sure everyone's being signposted in the right direction for help. Yous have done all that. I've just give you the platform. So fair play to yous for doing that. Obviously, like I said, from here, I just continue doing what I usually do and back to my Cam 2. I don't do awareness anymore. But if he does pipe back up and start trying to expose your pictures and doing all this and that, just let us know and we'll run it again and keep running it.
Can I just say, a lot of people in the comments are saying he doesn't see his kids. He does. Once every fortnight for a weekend he sees his kids. That's a court order. He had to go to court.
That's because I said it. Like, I was trying to say something earlier and I said, did you know he's not allowed to see his kids? And then obviously the lady started talking again, so I didn't get to finish what I was saying. And what I was going to say is, did you know that back when you was talking to him, because she was talking to him back in 2020, yeah, that was when he wasn't allowed his kids at that time, and even he admitted that.
He was last year. The baby mother stopped him from seeing the kids because he was doing lives and he was showing pictures with the kids sleeping in the bed. So she got wind of it, took him to court, and he wasn't allowed to see them for like 4 months.
Chris is his mod, by the way.
How we doing?
I just want to say something now. Yes, I used to be his mod. I am no longer his mod. For many reasons I would like to add. I used to be one of his big gifters.
I know.
I used to be one of his big gifters. I used to be like top 3 gifter of like 700 people. And I like to support people when I feel like they're doing the right thing. But I didn't know the real Scott. I only liked it because of the Ouija board stuff, and that's what I do. So I was quite drawn to that. And then I had various people messaging me saying that he's asking me for money and he's blocked me. And I'm thinking, like, at first I thought, you're probably lying. I ignored it, but then multiple people messaged me and they're saying the same thing, and I thought, no, it's just not right. And then I I got blocked because apparently I did his heading. All I did was join the live, and then he said, "Chris, you're doing my heading," and blocked me. So to anyone that's been affected by it, I feel sorry for anyone. And yeah.
Sorry,
it
Chris, can
definitely
I
needs
just
sorting.
say, so you didn't walk away from him, he blocked you, and that's the reason you're
Yeah.
here now? So you didn't
Yeah,
walk away
he-
when the people were messaging you saying he's taken money from me, etc., etc.?
So sorry, yeah, that sounds really bad on my behalf. When they started messaging me at first, I kind of thought that it wasn't true because it hadn't been displayed on live, so there was no like actual evidence of it. So then I got blocked, and then in that meantime, it was like probably like the same weekend that it all happened, and then I thought, yeah, this guy's definitely dodgy, and I thought that's it. Then I started watching these lives on different accounts. And it was like, send me money for fuel and send me money for this. And I thought, all these people were definitely not lying.
Chris, there's one of the victims in the comments is saying that you was threatening women as well. Was you threatening women, Chris?
Definitely not.
Are you sure?
100%.
I believe victims.
Why on earth would I threaten a woman?
I don't know, but
I
one
don't
of the
agree.
ladies who's been up here to talk said that you was just as bad as Scott threatening women. So, and I believe victims.
Yeah, no, and I get that. Like, I understand why you'd believe that. Again, there's nothing against it, but I wouldn't threaten a woman. I hate people that threaten women. Like, you can even ask my friends, they'll say the exact same thing. I completely disagree with all of it. So, I don't know who said that. People are saying I'm here for a Ouija board clout. I'm not. That's just what I enjoyed at the time. That's what I was there for. And then it all went wrong, and I stepped back and left it.
In the time that you was Scott's mod, yeah, did you send any messages or threaten any of the people from his life?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
I can promise on everything I love and own that I never threatened anybody.
But
it's definitely not. Definitely not. You're sitting there begging for money on TikTok whilst claiming to have a Mercedes, and you got your turkey nashers and all this. You sat begging for money on TikTok. It's not for that. It's not a GoFundMe.
People are saying that you was threatening people in his chat. So,
I mean, if anyone was like to come forward and say what I was saying, then that's fine. But I know I definitely didn't. I mean, I even got posted on Facebook for supposedly being a snitch and things like that. What? Like, that's not who I am. That's not what I am.
Who posted on Facebook to say that you're a snitch?
I don't know who posted it because I personally didn't see it, but someone
As in
sent a
Scott
screenshot
or
to
one
me.
of the community? One of the women?
One of the communities. I'm in one of the communities that like are against him. There's even another creator on TikTok who I follow who is also like outing him.
Right, can I also say you did, Chris, because when he blocked me and I was on the outside, you was on video showing him all your ghost hunting stuff, and you were there slagging me off and all sorts of shit with Scott. So don't come on here making out that you fucking never, because you did.
was he threatening people, Amanda?
Yes, he did. He was threatening with Scott. He was doing all sorts of shit with Scott. He's a liar.
So what would I threaten anyone with?
You was with Scott, and every time he was slagging me off and all this shit, you were there slagging every fucker off in his life, calling us all psychos, and that you, when he threatened to come and burn my house down.
I've kicked him.
Yeah,
Because at
when
the
he
end of the day,
when
if he's
Scott-
doing that, he's the same as Scott. Isn't he?
Amanda's telling the truth because
When
I was in that live.
Yeah, when they threatened to burn my house down and stuff and come and find my IP address, he were there. He was that Scott. Chris was there.
Yeah, well,
Like, and I
Chris, you can
blocked him.
piss off and all, sweetheart.
I'm sorry, like I'll come on and I'm swearing. I'm not having no one call me a liar. Like he was with him for ages, and then he called me a psycho bitch. He was saying I'm crazy, like my mental health. Yeah, so what if I've got mental health? Like that's got nothing to do with it. Do you know what I mean? Like And then he threatened that you were going to come with Scott and Sid to come and burn my house down and all sorts of stuff.
And Chris, do you know, even if you didn't say anything, you were complicit because you didn't stop him from saying he was going to go to a woman's house and burn it down. So you're complicit. You're just as bad. Don't come here playing victim.
A man was telling the truth. A man was telling the truth.
Yeah, like I've told you, and Pennywise, like I've been in contact with you because, like, it's just done my head in. And when I was outing them all out, he was telling everybody to come over to my live and get my account banned. Chris came in my live, and I had to block him from coming in there and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like they were all coming over. Like I don't have many people in my live, and I had like over 2.1 people coming into my live, and I'm like, what the hell is all these people doing? So then I came off my live, and people were saying he's in his live telling everyone to come over to get my
he did. I can agree with that because I was his mod at the time.
Imagine coming up to the box and whining about being blocked because you're suspicious, and then actually being one to threaten women about burning down their house, and then whining about
who's DRB? Sorry, TJ. Who's DRB?
Not sure. Don't know. But
Chris, you could never come here and do that ever.
So there was Chris, there was Sid, and also obviously Scott, and there was another lad that used to go in his live. I can't remember his name. Who?
If you want to take that further, Sid's name's Simon Willits.
Yeah.
Alicia, DLB's in the chat now.
Yeah.
They're not. They're on private. I can't get them in.
Okay.
So that's why I came on, because I'm not having it for me.
It's not letting me request them in either. Right.
So I'm going to jump down.
I was going to say, here we go, look.
I'll jump down because obviously I just wanted to say my say.
She wanted, no problem. Right. I'm going to shut this down. If people follow me up, I'm going to do a reset because I have got a bio because of Amanda was just talking like this is not TikTok and thingy. So I'm going to quickly do a reset because I don't want to be getting banned for this shit. No worries, Amanda. But I'll be back, couple of minutes. I'll literally off and back on. I ain't going to be continuing talking about it. I'm going to leave it where it is. Obviously, fair play to Carla and everyone. Yeah. And if you do need us again, just give us a shout, right? Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds, people. Make sure you're following.
What's cockapoo? See, the craziest thing is there. You're going to try and go, what are you going for cockapoo for? Why is Red being brought into it? Are you lot of people need a new start? It's the same people on the roundabout. Why, Fraser? You have a lot of what, my darling? I'll wait for you to write the rest. Oh, do you know, honestly, I reckon there would be. I think you class it as a lot of new followers. I'm still going to say my opinion. Nothing's going to change from it, guys. It's the way it is. You know what I mean?
Got to do with us? What's cockapoo got to do with this answer? Because you're a nasty, spiteful little fucking man. So now he can't get to me. He can't get to me because what he's done is told his whole audience that if I speak on him again, he's showing up to...
What, Nanny Barbs? People, because I have an opinion, and people, you have to remember, no one else has spoken. This is my opinion. This is me. It's nothing to do with fucking anyone else.
My house. Toxic Dan, Toxic Dan, Toxic Dan, Daniel Hart, what are you going to do? You are going to do fuck all.
What is it that gives him that upper hand where CA is? Because again, she might not come on camera, she might be that woman, she might be this woman, she might...
But you didn't say that before, did you? But you didn't, Dan did not say that before. It blows my mind. Listen, and I've said it, right? I've said it before. There are people out there that will use people to gain something, and there's the only reason that CA and Dan are talking is because they had a common focus on other people. That's the fucking truth about it, right? She doesn't give a shit about him, right? I don't give a shit whether they've mutually agreed. It's none of my business. But it was done for a reason.
The other woman. But until she's done what he's done, I'll take her word over it any day.
Pardon? What have I done? What have I done? Tell me from the man that said the worst on children. Tell me from the man that said the worst on women. What you could ever tell me, you absolute cretin. You could do nothing to me.
All of these egos are self-given, like Luke's.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he won't. I'm telling you now, he will.
Oh my God.
Exactly, Paige. He's obsessed.
I'm obsessed, yeah.
I'm not even bothering. I could play him back, but I'm not going to. I know full well he'll be sat there screaming about stuff in the 1960s.
Who's screaming? Who's screaming? Who is anyone? Do you see any?
Listen, I'll be honest. Listen. If someone is constantly goading and pushing and shit like that, it's going to get to our level.
Everyone else, you goddamn hypocrite. And you sit there saying, oh, everyone talks about me. No,
Leave
you
her in the
talk about them
box.
every day.
Don't kick her out the box. Don't kick her out. Let her have a say. Leave her in the box.
FYP, you talk about everybody.
You're very
on this
triggered.
FYP,
You're very
FYP.
triggered.
You drag everyone and you get monetized. I'm not monetized. I'm just shouting because I know that you like to shout over
I'm not
me.
shouting.
You monetize off the app. You sit there saying you get number one. You gift yourself love. You sit there sending yourself
But everybody, even you, Ange, monetized, do you not?
treasure boxes.
Okay.
I've seen you do it.
Haven't done. Can I reply? Haven't sent a box in 2 days, and you went into Dan's and you said that I speak on children all the time. So I'm not allowed to respond to Canadian Angie talking.
Well, I'm not telling
Can
you,
I ask if you agree? But that's my family. That child was also my nephew. That's my family.
Tell you something. Your family, the family you dragged all over the set, look.
Yes.
You're yes. When you said this is not my family, I've never met him. What that?
Still family. I'm different. I'm going to be different. I'm going to say me personally, if shit happens and I don't want to talk to someone, I won't talk to him, even regardless of family. Do you know what I mean? And everybody puts treasure boxes up. Even if he doesn't, other people would. It makes no difference.
Family.
Did I
The way
ever?
you dragged
Did
everyone
I
on the set,
ever?
but you
Hang
a
on.
joke. Are you
Calm
okay?
down. Calm down. Calm
It's
down.
your family when it's
Calm
said
down.
shut. Now that you're
Calm
friends, it's your
down.
family. You spoke on Talia's miscarriage.
Never.
And she's sitting there saying, Talia,
Never.
speaking about the
Play that fucking clip now. Play.
I don't recall him speaking on it. She put one up with 10 so.
That clip. You played Bye Bye Baby. You played Bye Bye Baby.
Oh my. Yes, and guess what? She accepted my apology at the time.
So go and get your fucking.
Can I just state with this Bye Bye Baby clip, and I'm going to be honest with you, regardless of whether you thought it was a storyline or not, you're still mocking a loss of a child, whether it was a storyline or not. So, and I think people are forgetting that. Regardless, it's just, you know what I mean. And I know I know why other people are going to bring it in, and everything else, right? And it's up to them if they accept their apologies or not. But it's fucking crazy.
Clip of me, you shut your mouth now. You go and get that clip of me ever dragging Talia's miscarriage. You've got 24 hours to get that clip. I'm gonna fucking destroy you on this app. I'm gonna bring everything up. You go and get that clip of me ever dragging Talia's baby loss. Go on. You've got 24 fucking hours. You find a clip. I was the only fucking person that stood by Talia, me and Miss Red. Now piss off. Lies again.
He's had a right day of it, I'm not going to lie. He's had a right fucking day of it.
Lies again. There you go. She's just said I dragged Talia's baby loss. So you've got 24 hours to show the fucking evidence. Can't take the shouting, Jen.
Yeah, this was today.
You don't have to take 24 hours. Hang on, in fact, 24 hours to show the evidence. But you'll sit with a man. You'll sit with a man. This is how much morals you've got towards your mother. This is how much morals you care about your family. A man said he was going to come through your door to get you and your mother, and you're now in his box loving him. A man that shared your clapper. You are just...
See, that's what I don't understand. When someone has said shit, you will never see me battling that person. You will never see me trying to gain anything from battling that person. Like the other night, it sent me 3-4 invites. Not happening. Not happening. I think the only person I battle on here, right? Yeah, it's the man who sent cat food and or sent salmon or whatever it was, and tissues when the cat passed away. It's fucking crazy. Sent your clapper, done all that. It's fucking wild.
Disgusting, Delusive. You could never come for me. You just be jealous every day of what I do. Be jealous of what I do on this app because you stink of jealousy. What you do in 12 hours, I do in 2. Let me just do something. Let me get Talia on the phone. That woman is just...
Yeah, but so did her best friend Charlie. It's already been stated, all been said. But it's the fact that they're saying you're sitting with it and accept it. Again, it's up to her the fact she accept it. You can't drag one person or others that send it to multiple. It just doesn't work.
Just told a blatant fucking lie. A blatant lie about what happened. Delusive is another wrong-un and another liar. I have never dragged Talia Dean for her fucking miscarriage. I've seen the badger notes. And you
it should never be done. Listen, Angie, actually, and I can tell you, DA turned around and said she didn't believe that Canadian had miscarriage and lost a child. And I actually jumped up and I said, you cannot say that. You cannot say that. You just cannot fucking say that. You know what I mean? It's just not right. So I literally defended CA on that against Delusive. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
With a woman, Canadian Angie, Delusive, that has said all about you, your mum, your niece. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of my life now. What time are you coming? The children. What time are you coming? You've got the address. What time are you here? No, you're coming to me. What time are you coming? You predator of men.
Right, so I think I'm just going to play Evening Chantel, Psychic Medium, how are you? Is it this one? No, I don't think it's this one. It must be this one. No, why can't I see her videos? Why can't I see her videos? Yeah, this is a trigger warning from what I gather. Why can't I find Miss Black? Trisha, let's be realistic about it. For a period of time, she had changed. There was a different side. It was a different person. It was the point when she was drunk and she stated about wishing DV on someone's child, wishing cancer, wishing AIDS and all that. That is when I was like, yeah. That for me, I was like, yeah, I can't. Just, it's crazy. So I tried to be a person and talk about it in a general way, but it was just, I'm like, I generally just cannot do that. Why can't I see Miss Black?